there! Welcome to the Guild Theater's Friday night show. I'm so excited to be here with you. It's been a really long time since we've had a show all together, and it was a very, very different format than this one, but you know, you deal with what you got. I thought to myself, you've been doing theater for 30-something years. What's something you've never done? The answer, host a show outside while it's 6 degrees and there's a snowstorm. Well, now I can cross that off the old bucket list. It's been a heck of a year. We have had to spend most of it inside, away from other people, no chance to perform at all, no chance to see shows. Well, it may not be the format that we're used to, but here we go. It's finally a chance for us all to get together, do a little comedy, see a little show, have a little laugh together. Feel free to put some comments down below in the comment boxes. Share some pictures of yourselves enjoying the show with your family, because it will be nice to have something just a tiny bit more normal, because this year's been anything but normal. We've had to get used to Zoom meetings and masks and not wearing pants or shoes all the time, and it's been quite an adjustment. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show, pop some popcorn. I will see you later on. I am freezing cold. I am gonna go inside. Okay, see you later.
.93.3 WMMR, The Whammer, back with the Preston and Steve Show.
Oh, yeah!
We have got to open up the phone lines. The first listener who can correctly answer our stupid trivia question of the day is going to get to come down to the Flyers game with us tomorrow night and take a shot from center ice. Now, if you make it, you win 2 VIP passes to the 93.3 WMMR Whammer Beach House for the start of summer blowout.
Dude, nothing but busy signals.
I'm on hold on all 3 phones. We're gonna get through.
Hey, who's on the line?
Mac from South Philly?
Is that us? That sounds like us!
All right, Mac from South Philly, you're on with Preston and Steve.
Shit, he got on.
Oh, shit, I got on.
Please don't curse. All right, here's the question. What Philadelphia Flyer holds the franchise record for goals in a season? You have 30 seconds. Go!
This is a hockey question.
Go!
Hockey, where's the H key? There's no H key. There's no H key. Is there another way to spell hockey? There's no H key. Dude, there's no H key.
There's an H key right there.
And what would be the next letter?
Why did I put you in charge of this job? Oh, forget this, dude. I got this. I got this. Think, Mac. Think. I gotta think like that guy. That guy that sits on the rock.
This dude, the one that's like that.
Yeah. With the big muscles, and he puts on his he's big and he's green and he think.
Oh, the Hulk!
Hulk doesn't think. The Hulk? Shit, dude. I know this.
Dude, you've got to stop cursing.
Look, you guys can't censor me, okay? I'm a bit of a badass.
You can't censor him.
All right, let's go. Answer the question. Come on.
Take a wild guess.
I don't know. I don't know. Damn it. Reggie Leach?
Reggie Leach is the correct answer.
It's always there, watching, waiting. It's coming. It knows where you are. The inevitable will find you. It always does. And there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Unless you have inevitability, the only insurance to protect you against the inevitable. Hi, I'm Marty Sinclair, representative of Inevitability Insurance. It's true, the inevitable can find us, and when it does, there's little you can do about it. unless you have inevitability. Don't believe me? Listen to a few of these customer testimonials.
Oh, yeah. You need inevitability, and you need it now. Let me just tell you something. I once went through a serious bout, a fight with my cat, who took out my entire eye. You know how hard it is to go through life without one eye, to wrestle, to read, to go to the toilet. It's really uncomfortable, and it makes things in social situations really awkward. But if I'd had inevitability, I wouldn't have to go through this bullshit. You need inevitability. You know, as someone who used to work on a daily basis, going from doing that to not doing that at all is really... You see what happens? When you don't have inevitability, you lose your monocle off your face, and you lose your job. Get inevitability. Yes, almost there. Almost to level 20. Almost there. Got it. Yes. No, are you fucking kidding me? This always happens. Every time I try to make it good, and I almost get to where I want to go in this game, it crashes, and I lose all of my data on my entire console. Swear to God, if I had inevitability, this wouldn't happen. Get inevitability. Trust me, you'll want it. You know, as someone who used to own a country club, and subsequently lived there, and go for daily rides on his favorite horse, Reginald, and tea with his favorite wife, Reginald, I found myself in the precarious predicament one day that my club burned down. Many folks said it was the inevitable. I wish I'd had inevitability then. It would have saved me a lot of trouble and a lot of heartache. Poor Reginald didn't make it out. Do yourself a favor. Get inevitability.
Wasn't that something? Doesn't that make you want to get inevitability? It doesn't. Well, even if you don't want to get it right now, don't worry. You'll need this eventually. It's inevitable.
Inevitability. Get it.
We're going to the beach house. Gonna make our dreams come true. We're going to the beach house. That's what we're gonna do.
This is a potentially life-changing opportunity right here.
Not potentially. It is a life-changing opportunity. Right here.
I'm sorry. How is spending a weekend at a radio show beach house a life-changing opportunity?
Dude, there is going to be so many athletes and celebrities at that beach house. This is my chance to finally sew myself into the inner circle. I'm going to be like a local sports legend.
Hey, can we have our phones back?
Why don't you get on them about the minutes? You know, for the phone? Don't they get on you about the minutes for the cell phone still?
Frank, nobody gives a shit about minutes anymore.
I give a shit about minutes. I know I shouldn't. And I think I'm just probably buying into the phone company's propaganda. But there you go.
What is happening here? Why are you taping them?
Oh, because they got great banter. They jib-jab. Jib-jab, 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 jib-jab. I use the jib-jab from my car, you know, because the stereo's all busted.
We have a lot of interesting things to say, so, you know.
Oh, shit. Well, I feel like the conversation we've been having in the last 5 minutes is a lot more interesting than the shit they're talking about on the radio.
Uh-huh.
Are you kidding me? It's just moronic commentary and stupid sound effects, and it's just dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
I feel like we could do a podcast, and it would be a million times better than whatever that shit was we were listening to.
Without a doubt.
That sounds like jealousy talk.
Yeah, Mac, Charlie, congratulations on your slap shot at the beach house. Okay. Yeah, we're happy for you. You're sad sometimes.
Yeah, why aren't you happy for us?
You're Dark Souls. I mean, you know what? You want to just do our thing?
Let's do our thing.
Have fun with your important conversations and your big issues and your brains and your smart stuff, okay? We got hockey to learn. We got hockey to learn.
It's going to be life-changing.
You couldn't even spell hockey.
Right.
Zing! Bo. Hold on a second. You guys are the best. Do not speak until I turn on my tape recorder. And, oh, shit. I think I taped over my Luther Vandross snakes. Ah!
time shopping at a store. Excuse me, sir, do you have any grenades? Would you like some?
All right, very exciting stuff. I think we're pretty much ready to go here with the podcast.
What the hell's a podcast? Don't you just tape it? What the hell are you doing?
You don't have to tape it these days, Frank. You just record it right onto the computer.
Once we start recording, Frank, we need you to stop eating those crackers. It's incredibly annoying, and it's all anyone's going to be able to hear. So, okay. Dennis and D. Reynolds here.
Inaugural podcast. We're talking technology today, the big T.
Absolutely. Everyone's talking about technology these days because it's everywhere.
Yeah, it is. You can't escape it.
You absolutely can't. So, D, tell us what you feel about technology. How do you, what's your opinion on it?
Dead air.
Could you ease up on the fucking crackers?
No, I'm getting bored. I'm bringing in my guest.
Guest?
Yeah, I asked Cricket to come on through.
What?
Cricket.
Cricket? No, Frank, you can't just bring guests in here. This is our podcast. I feel like you're trying to take over.
No. You know what? Actually, this could bring up some pretty good issues. If you bring Cricket in here, we could rail him on this homeless issue.
Cricket!
Yo!
Come on, buddy. We're ready for you.
Hey, Frank, where's my chicken? This is taking forever. Come on.
I promised him some rotisserie chicken.
Let's go. Chop, chop. I'm starving here.
What is going on with your voice?
It's from when Frank hit me with a trash can. Wound got infected. It's a whole ordeal.
All right. Well, listen, let's get to the issues here. We're going to start rolling on this, Cricket.
Oh, no. I'm not saying another word until I get the chicken.
I lied about the chicken.
Are you kidding me?
It was bullshit, all right?
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Why do I even trust you?
Hey, wait a minute. I do have something for you. Lemons.
Oh, come on. At least give me crackers.
No. Just suck on a lemon. Go ahead.
Well, they are good for the scurvy. All right, I'll have a few lemons, but then I'm out of here.
All right, here we go. Dennis and D. Reynolds here. We're talking about the homeless issue here in Philly. That's a big issue these days, and we're here with our friend Cricket. He is a homeless man. Cricket, walk us through a day in your life.
Oh, day in the life. Well, the other morning, I wake up, find a dog sniffing at my wound. He's fully aroused, mind you. So I'm thinking, oh, great, what does this jerk want? Of course, I know what he wants. He's looking me right in the eyes. He does not have to say it. Not that he could. I've been around the block. I know that dog wants to get inside my head and lap up all my secrets. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and try to get inside the head of a dog. I mean, that's God's work. And, well, not that I believe in God, because I don't. Not since that octogenarian stole my kidney. I mean, that dog licked my wounds, though.
Cricket, tell Dee how much you think she's ugly.
That's not going to make any sense, Frank. He doesn't think I'm ugly. He's madly in love with me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm over you, sister.
Since when?
Since I found out that you were an octogenarian.
Will you stop talking about that? That is nothing. That doesn't even make sense.
Well, maybe you're an Octojehovian, you asshole. You're completely covered in dog spit.
Well, at least I'm covered in someone's spit. You know what I'm saying?
No, this is not good radio.
It's hard sleeping on newspapers.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mona Herzog. You may not recognize me. I have had extensive plastic surgery to prepare for my next documentary. I've been in quarantine with my cameraman for the last year. I need to make money.
Yeah, so maybe we should just get this done. Enough preamble.
You shut your mouth. I'll cut your balls off and stick them up your nose, you insolent beast.
Well, every day feels like you've done that, so you've succeeded.
As you can see, I am a stoic man who has little joy. And with a product like Yippee-Ki-Yay masks, for one single moment, I can feel happiness in a bleak and utter dark world.
If only you had enough to give me one.
Are you getting a close-up, you insolent beast?
Yes.
Simply unwrap this mask. Hold on.
Again with them, you didn't practice. We literally said you would practice unfolding the mask and putting it on.
I will kill you in your sleep.
I pray for that.
Eat your vocal cords, you insolent creature.
I pray for that.
All right. The bleak moments will be away. Oh! Joy! Yippee-ki-yay! Joy! Bliss! Pure bliss!
Yippee-ki-yay. Feel joy, motherfucker. Okay, we are back. Dennis and D. Reynolds here. We're back to the podcast. We got a little derailed earlier.
We did.
We did, but that's okay. We're going to get back on track here. We're going to try to get back on track. I got a hot topic that I want to talk about, D.
Tell me what it is.
Well, this is something I'm pretty charged up about.
Uh-huh.
It is stem cell research.
Good one.
It's a very divisive issue these days.
It's an excellent one.
People are really going to town, one side against the other. Some people, they're for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And some people, they're against it. What are you doing?
That was a duck.
Why would you make a duck noise right in the middle of my thing? I was doing a thing.
It's funny. It's a duck noise.
Yeah, but you derailed us.
I thought it upped the production value.
It did not.
You know, add some sound effects.
Well, don't.
Okay, well.
Okay, so stem cell research. Stop doing that. Stem cell research is a very... Why are you still... Stop pushing sound effects. I want to talk about... What was that?
This one.
That was a laser beam. Yeah, I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah, I want to pepper that one in.
Oh, okay.
Don't do it while I'm talking.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Oh, hey, Frank.
Frank Reynolds, everybody.
I got a great topic for you. War.
War.
Good one.
Everyone's talking about the war.
And I have the perfect guest.
Okay, all right.
Ben the Soldier.
Hey, D, good to see you.
What are you doing? No, I am not comfortable with this.
Okay. Ben is a soldier. She's in the war, probably. Not now, obviously, unless the war is happening here. Is the war happening here? I don't know. Let's get into all this stuff. All right, great. Ben the soldier is here with us, folks, and I want to talk to her because, Ben, it's my understanding that there is a war going on right now. Mm-hmm. Am I right in this?
Well, actually, there are 2 wars right now.
2 wars? You don't say? We're in the midst of 2 wars all at once. Now, the United States of America is engaged in both of these wars?
Yeah, yes, they are.
And are either of these wars happening on U.S. soil, Ben?
Huh.
What is your job in the war? Are you a carrier of large weaponry?
Ooh.
How about if we talk about how you two used to bang?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What kind of techniques did you use? Did you do any tie-ups or any freaky kinky crap like that?
Frank.
Tie-ups.
It's just not good radio.
Because people like sex.
Okay, well, I want to clarify what my producer Frank is actually referring to is the fact that Ben, our soldier here, and Dee used to be lovers.
Don't do that to me.
You're a simple man, you own simple land, but something about that land seems a little empty. Well, that's what the boys down at Landmass Construction are here for. They'll build you a nice building made out of 100% pine oak wood lumber logs, with their trusty axes and their trusty chainsaws and their rippling biceps and their thick pecs and hard abs and chiseled jawline and their... Hey, what the fuck?
Okay, next guess.
All right, Dennis, let's get this over with.
Don't bring her in here stinking up the joint. Come on.
Frank said you were going to apologize to me.
Oh, who's in the hot seat now?
All right, let's not push too many of those things. All right. Okay, you're abusing it. You're abusing it.
No, it's good.
It's going to get not funny after a little while.
Oops.
Let's stop. All right, so let me understand this, waitress. Frank promised you an apology from me, and you didn't believe him, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that makes you incredibly gullible and stupid.
Are you going to take that from him? You should stand up for yourself.
I'm not leaving here until you apologize to me.
You're going to be here for a while.
She's boring me.
I'll give you $50 if you take your top off and drink soup from my shoe.
What?
Oh, okay, now that I'd like to see.
Yeah, me too. What do you say, sister? Are you up for some extra cash?
No.
$500. Cricket, quick, bring me up some soup.
You pay me $500 to drink soup out of a shoe?
And take your top off.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not taking my top off.
Well, that is a relief to all of us.
Couldn't find soup, but I found some dirty dishwater.
Boom! Even better.
I am not drinking dishwater.
Dump it on her head.
All right.
Oh my God!
Oh, now this is good radio!
Cricket, go after her. She still has some dishwater left.
That's all the time we have for today. Join us next week when we'll be talking about climate change.
Ooh, yeah, climate change.
And I'm going to shoot one of you in the leg.
Happy birthday. Your present isn't exactly what I intended.
All right, I'm 15. I was hoping for like keys to a car or something.
Maybe when you're 29.
If he lives to be 29. Oh my God, what the hell is that?
Happy birthday. I thought what I was ordering online was a Terminator costume for you because you love that movie and I thought you'd feel cool in it. You cosplay at comic conventions and stuff.
Oh my God, you're right. That would be amazing.
Yeah, but turns out they just sent me an actual Terminator.
Come with me if you want to live. That's so cool.
Really? I thought you were going to hate it. I've been so nervous all morning.
No, he looks like one of the good Terminators that's here to protect me.
Well, that's a relief because honestly, I haven't seen the movies, so I didn't know the good ones for the bad ones. I just kind of impulse bought this thing. So if you're happy with it, great. I thought this was going to be a disaster.
There is a switch on the back of me that switches me from good to evil.
Okay, well, I'm just setting the ground rule here. You do not flip that switch until you're 29 years old.
Oh, but Dad, what if I need him to be evil for like a school project or something?
Okay, if it's for a school project, you can flip it to evil.
I will warn you. If you set it to evil, I will kill you immediately.
Okay, it better be a really important school project.
Like a final or something?
We cut to a final exam later that year. Sorry, Anne, but you missed every question. You failed the final exam. Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Well, I would like for my Terminator to explain the whole situation to you.
Okay, I'll talk to your giant toy you bring with you all the time.
Hello, I'm the Terminator. Okay, this isn't doing the trick. I'm gonna have to set you to evil, but you have to promise not to shoot me.
Look, I've got a lot of students to fail today. If we could hurry this up, that would be great.
Click. Oh, cool, his eyes are glowing red now. You have 5 seconds to change the grade.
I'm sorry, or what?
We cut to the product development office. A lot of the people that buy this Terminator are flicking the switch to evil and dying.
Hear me out. What if we actually took away the evil switch? Is there actually a reason we put that in there?
Well, then the back of his neck would just be smooth, and that seems weird.
Yeah, that's where we used to put the cigarette lighter, but I'll be damned if I put one of those in a robot.
And now is the time in the show where we stop making things up for a minute and we talk to other people who make things up. Would you please introduce yourself and tell us what it is you do?
My name is Rihanna. I live here in Lawrence, Kansas, and I use my free time to make artwork out of duct tape. For my artwork, I will layer up all the different colors and then use X-Acto knives to cut out the shapes and turn it into art pieces. So this is honestly all that I use. Nothing is painted or colored after the fact. It comes in all these different colors, and I sit here with a little X-Acto knife and cut everything out, and then the end result looks something like that.
Every bit of that is duct tape.
Every single bit of this is different colors of duct tape that I've laid down strips of all these different colors and then use X-Acto knives to cut everything out.
How did you figure out that you were able to do this?
Lots of spare time and no social life.
You see, that's why the rest of us got into improv.
Hey, you know, this is my improv. I needed something to do. I needed some kind of creative outlet, and I had duct tape, and I made it up. I honestly made it up. I was in college, and I was bored out of my mind. I didn't do the whole party scene, nothing, and I needed something to do, but I had a couple rolls of duct tape on my desk from some other project. I think I might have been putting my bike back together or something. It was an epiphany moment. I was bored and trying not to murder my roommate. It was this or duct tape my roommate to the wall, which also would have worked. So I wanted to do something no one had seen before. I wanted to do something I had never seen before. There's not really a limit on how many different colors I can use in one particular piece. I can use, you know, all 20 some odd colors that I've got, or I can make something black and white. So, well, call it black and white, but there's actually 5 colors in this. Black, 2 shades of gray, silver, and then white. So there is 5 colors in this, but it looks black and white. But
Looks
yeah,
amazing.
I finished this up last night, and this is one of my new favorites.
Do you have a favorite subject matter, just something that you love to make art out of?
I definitely love to do, you know, kind of, you know, different nerdy pieces, fandom themes, pet portraits, all kinds of things like that. Because, you know, duct tape is often considered, it's nerdy, you know, and I'm very much a nerd myself. I will fully claim that. I'm very much a supernatural person. I attend a lot of those conventions. I work at quite a few of those shows. So that's what I've been spending the past few months of my quarantine doing, is just working on mainly supernatural pictures. So if and when we get a convention back, I'll actually have some pieces to hopefully sell to some folks who enjoy the show and, you know, enjoy a unique medium as much as I do. A lot of times people will see a piece I've made in the past and want me to do it again, which I'm happy to do. Oftentimes they come to me with an idea of something new, and I love doing those too. So I love coming up with new and fun ideas. I can pretty much put together a piece based on just a description of what they want, or if they've got a picture they want me to recreate out of duct tape, I can do that a lot of times. The pieces I have here right now are supernatural pieces, because like I said, I was trying to get some stock together for conventions that I'll hopefully be doing again in the future. But this is one I did not too long ago as well. First episode of season 4, when this guy shows up, the big barn scene where you can see the shadow of his wings on the background. I always thought that was a really incredible scene. So I kind of tried to do it like a stained glass-ish style. Actually, one I've got here, I finished the other night as well. So another kind of black and white picture. But there's 4 colors in this. So black, 2 shades of gray, and then white. So, but it kind of gives that nice black and white effect. So essentially just, lay that piece of paper down over the top, layer up all the different colors I'm going to use for a particular section. Then quite frankly, just trace through it with a kind of dull X-Acto knife. So I'm not actually cutting the tape below the paper. Take the paper off and then go back over the picture again with a sharp blade to actually cut out all the different forms. So I'll sit there and draw over it, see what everything's going to look like, go over it completely with a dull blade to score it out, and then go over it again with a sharp blade to cut everything out. So I'm going over one of these at least 3 times, or each one is custom done.
So what's the best way if somebody sees this and they're like, this is something I have to have? What's the best way for them to ask?
Just send me a message on Facebook, either through the my Duct Tape Facebook page or just my personal one. I'm pretty easy to find. Good. I would love to make commissions for other people. That's what I really enjoy doing. So hit me up with ideas, fandoms, pet portraits. I've done a number of sports related themes. Absolutely, I love ideas.
Great. Well, Rihanna, thanks so much for talking to me today and being a part of our silly show. We appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
It's time for this week's travel report. We have with us travel correspondent Josh Wilder. Now, Josh is freshly back from a trip to the Wolf Creek nuclear power plant. It was very exciting. You can't travel very much these days, but he got a special waiver to go on an inside behind the scenes tour of the power plant. Josh, welcome to the Friday Night Show.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be your fella on the street, if you will. And it's job. It's a job, and I'll take any kind I can get these days.
Josh, tell us a little bit about your trip to the nuclear power plant.
Well, when they say Wolf Creek, they mean it. So outside this plant, there's a creek that kind of doubles as a moat. So you understand when a nuclear power plant heats up, it also needs to have water cool the reactors. So they have water around the plant, which is a creek, and there are wolves in it, mutant wolves, which are practically as friendly as you might imagine a turtle in that situation might be. And they have similar skills, not ninja skills per se, but alternative energy type skills. They can howl, but it's like an operatic howl. So it's an artistic mammal, if you will, mutated that way. But by our tax dollars, it's a public utility, and by God, I think anyone who has an interest in swimming with mutants should take them up on their offer.
So you actually went swimming with these wolves?
Oh, you have to. I mean, it's a must. If you're in the area and you don't go swimming with the mutant wolves, then you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and think about the sorts of things you're not doing with your life. The beards you're not growing, for example.
I had noticed that you had grown a beard, actually, since the last time I saw you.
Well, I'll be frank. I don't go by Frank, but sometimes it's important to be frank. And, I did not have a beard before I got into that creek. So I can't say that I necessarily grew this, but it came to me. It manifested itself, and the wolves, made me a part of them in a way, as much as they could, as much as they can make any man.
Did you actually make it inside the power plant?
Well, it's interesting. So the moat is actually connected in a series of tubes, much like the internet, to the power plant. So imagine, if you will, a submersible, kind of a submarine type vehicle that going through tubes. It's much like the tubes at a bank, if you will. So kind of a pneumatic situation. They're going very fast, nearly the sound of speed. That's the right term, right? Sound of speed. The speed of sound, the speed of light, the sound of light. It's the sound of light. Nearly the sound of light, and it's extraordinary. The smells are really what I hearken back to emotively. The smells of the tube as you're packed in there with 4 wolves is there's really no way to explain it other than pure bliss.
Now, I noticed that you are inside, yet you are still wearing, you're decked out in full cold weather gear. Is this a side effect of your trip?
Oh yeah, from the neck down, I have no skin. These are the clothes I was wearing, and they fused to my body. So this is who I am now for the rest of my life, well, as short as that may be. It's not clear what sort of side effects and long-term effects that these mutations will have upon me, and frankly, I wouldn't have it any other way.
So now that you've got your trip to the power plant out of the way, where are you headed next?
I've had so many people tell me to go to hell, so I've thought that's on the bucket list. Speaking of that, bucket factory, I've heard is very interesting. Wood buckets, plastic buckets, and what they do and how they troubleshoot holes in the buckets. I'm sure you're familiar with that children's rhyme. There's just so much out there, and it's really easy to socially distance when you're glowing. When I get close to anybody.
I think just yourself, just maybe just a little bit tougher.
Tougher than I already am? That seems
pretty
difficult.
And your testicles are just gonna pop right out of your pants.
Yeah,
right through the crotch.
Hope you got the blur screen thing ready. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.